this generation shortly after the communism in Romania. They didn't expect socialist government, but their lives by their country's manners and healthy home. They're these subjects, these lessons, the seventh mania of instruction to help the students live.
Projects we had about 15. Project is about seminars, how to develop potential. Hundreds of teachers are part of this. Very interesting.
Uses accredited volunteers, activities, symposiums, schools include math, ethics, and planning, chips, and voices. The program throughout the
to a classroom, warn us that the study, and they might, but we've never had every time students are quiet. I think they're new, but also because is
the second part of the form of is teen education. This camp is successful in developments. Also spark about Jesus, people who are just meetings.
Values and his meaning. Portray this to the them. We tell them about Jesus. Jesus example. Reject the church and admire.
This work is inspiration in Romania for their effort to reach the young day, teach, make an difference in their lives.
Good morning, Sabbath. Welcome all to Sabbath. The weather out here all four is my favorite. Welcome to all to look at the visitors and certainly appreciate. I'd just like immediately join us for our meal. Love to have you to share, take to eat, and talk and get the know. So make you will, and we'll in the fellowship service. I want to start read off with that. It does occur, and I for a Bible day again. The Davies a little bit the trouble and made time. That's the way we remember back. That's the end of but good morning.
Well, good morning. For those of you listening to this, is just a review morning at Borough. Pastor Denver at Star Ridge on yesterday. Desmond Douglas was awarded the honor. Many people, and very important name is to take the seats. So those of you who have your name on the list, give a favor. Could you just take a chance and the name's on it. Your name is there. If not, put it on there. Your church, the official kettle will open it, and we take people that come through us. Denny, then that doesn't that I'll be getting. Yeah, thank you, Deborah. Desmond Dawson there at, I think, the Waynesboro to be there. Just a little heads up, are a few back. One of the things of the movie in denominational Seventh-day Adventist Christian leaders, things that they was to make. So one of the things that all the leaders, for the fact to where it is, all the effort, and they took vaccines. It's of the, but it is so probably not appropriate for. So please make sure, and I'll look open at 10, and I'll be there to sign up. Church.
Dan, and I Dan is the order from Rushland, just to move. Something that we will get is our prayer at the Miller back of leaning out on the clock. It's Pastor Dan Lee, continue booster video, really, day right after the meal. And another who might need a we all want hers, that she will duration, but the reason for the prayer that next Anita and the meat, and obviously replacement, so willing to spend next week with food, a lot of serving, plan to do. Okay, there in, and people come, you have to be away, and I know people that stay. Thank you for doing. We've got a warning. And a group, I was there for me. It was almost and you could for CFL. Put in the lobby. Fruit's gonna come given. We've always good product from that. Also, credit that the board tell us about win situation and for the church PM. All of you try. We do need that these board. If you can, Pastor, and plan the agenda. Okay, I think. Dan, thank you from him, and us continue to do with. Just, I think everything thing it started again. Somebody told all this stuff that's going on radio, and you know, it's kept us fast. For our the election, unusual, and this is a very progressive stuff. Just a few days, elect the leader, please.
It was ago that I was asked the music, and was thinking back and how much we had some of our music teaching some middle. So I'm really are and mainly helpful. Are you? that come on the radio. First one is a song. Last night she was singing it, but I just sing it. But I teach you a little before we go. It might help us some of our EBG. The first, go to the next slide. Would you hit me a C? Okay. Thrive. Just as 1, 2. Whoa. Record again. Oh, there we go. Excited too. One more time. Yeah. One, two. Whoa. How do you try it? Let's try 2, 3. All right. Give them your support. And we're ready. 2, 3. We'd like to invite you Let's pray. Loving Father in heaven, you of our worship, may you be glorified in Jesus' name. To invite Frank and Amy. Back single man, I from my don't worry this time. And you know names mean a lot. My last name shared with you. If your last name the matters, the that's what. And my real name, my music. I know some are watching. So my real name is Van Lal, and that means incapable. Uh, uh, name is Roach, and it means are the gift of God. And that's I wanted to read from Psalm verse, behold of the womb. I remember watching me as in the womb finally came. We see that we're released on such a baby. We're all excited. She's a deaf of the community, more than a family support group, family, and we just want life off fully dedicated in the biblical. I think she. Okay. Sorry. Oh, everything. My goodness. Sorry. Goodness is safe for you and your family. Let's pray. In heaven, we for this precious that had community, special that not only be helped emotional and frank, and as they are, may she her sister, and may they harmony all that you have. We ask all the extended as they around her to protect, but all for reach, and we just for her life you bless in Jesus' name.
Kids, story, and get the basket way up front. The miss.
This goes for ministries. Good morning. Y'all are so cute. It's things. So, does anybody know what this thing is? What about this? What? Wait, what? Lord. Library card. My house. There's this library card. It's all kind of card. Music you can get. You can DVDs. You can get books. You can use the computer, magazines. There's all things that come a member of the library. That's kind of cool. All of those things. But do you know how much to be a member it costs? Yes. How much of the $50? Right. Free. It costs nothing. It's free. Which reminds me of it comes Christ united wisdom. It reminds me of become a member of God. That we are sisters in Christ Jesus to come and then some time of baptism today. Today we're also special day. Remember, family of God. How much? Absolutely. It is wonderful and the most ever get. You know what grace that we good things and want to be better is we become us. And it's that. So let's pray for Emma, guys, okay? Dear Jesus, all of our many blessings, shower your love, even see, even understand. Lord, we just thank for you in your word. You have promised when we become money, we promises promises that you are and working. You are youth, Lord. And said to just love the hands and so that they can and want you baptism to baptisms that you Lord and
At this time, the deacons front, please. Folks, it's so important. Use the word survival. The church causes are great. In my opinion, start here with our prayer offerings. That you can, we love the we love and we love her. We need just Heavenly Father, for you we offer a small portion which bless us that they will be used properly, generously. You help us, Lord. We need your word and your and lay together. We complete church. We have such a provided, Lord, to keep, and we look forward to this. In I just come back up here. I'm at a loss for suggested that, but it's what to hear these message voices here again. I know we're all of them and our church family. God this morning, but I don't know how to. Able to with Neil with gracious heavenly as we come together in Coulter Street, 7th Day, beautiful, beautiful day, blessed by you, and remember, thank you, Lord, the blessings that are down upon us. So many things are on this morning. Seconds, the silence, one of us would think in their mind. So people, family, whoever they have a space, think their name, Lord, you know the needs of their prayer. We go today and ask your blessings of those that need, Lord, physically, spiritually, strengthen them, Lord, the light out of the dark. So we forget all about you. We ask, Lord, be your children, lead others, good stewards of that will bless as we look forward, maybe close and you for that day. There's no greater journey recognized by you, Lord. I pray this. And
when I church here, um, her response, like Anna Great and the baby did, we've gotten friends, although in-depth, but one of the notes over the past has been that Emma draws several, and every time I pull out, look at them, time she's made a word about what the studies this last summer, quiet but every time very questions. Last study we went over the church Bible. Do you have any at all about covered? A question to me that gives you a for what you believe. That question to ask, and that she would find from the Bible, but also embrace me and support her in the Lord. Love for Jesus
as you know, since we're not lighting again, and we'll back up in a moment. We're sitting here listening to the Southern story for the, whatever 7, 8, that we had in a band. What I understood, according to, I was dedicated to, I always remember, they have no idea, I'm not sure you had taken, then I understanding of parents that they're allowed that child home beginning. No other successful. Then test. So many of you, and also your Karen and a relative is a first cousin. And we were at baptism, remembered her 12 years old, and the baptism was a spring as immersion that we did. And she said, I remember going through all for the baptism, and she said, but I really, I was promised what he was. It was just, it was something, and I tried, and and many things takes place. It's a wonderful positive that's for the church, means that parents and such a part of that part, but it was saying about years old till later and speaking that they had suffered many bring upon ourselves. I'm not saying that understanding a big, we're not going to get, we're not going to make that we do. He had have on Spring Hill, and for feel so that you need to baptize, saying, church we another communion, Sunday church, break the humility communion, and education that you need to be over again. The second one, me, anything else that had what it was, just to say that when you that's something, and especially should carry through your ability. And I hope that in the future will all fall in such a that we will forward to the glad comes again.
Ways at her last, the instant for Staunton Church, we're going to on 7th day at record of objection compulsory service. The world isn't at as that citizens in their country. I'm from and states in 19 and I have had I stayed in India, northeast India, where I was a farmer, had very little, and would come to my father the land of and have is something I prefer briefly to, because earlier that in the early days of the denomination, what exactly our position serving in, and here there was print opposing view that we should read people trained as military sailors, very concerned if it was the main in the review and Herald, they would be able to hold. There was talk armed regiment take down to Saturday. At a time, the select in the direction of objection. I was to the Lord. I would join as an additional. At that time, treaties and the building up and the world could be because of the ballistic we're going in. And Soviets had, and the strike meant that possible that in winning a war, I wanted to do being I grew up watching my two to 3 hours. I was raised by, and we loved it when my and these shows come on, and the rap. I remember those shows. Jeep coming, machine gun. When I finally joined the military, text to being a fool. This is not meant to. I want to lay out because our position, the Adventist, same text. Purpose sermon today, lay out, ask carefully, think when it and how either great grandchildren and just how it would influence from many there are wars and the Israelites and Joshua he said, be strong, for you shall go to swore to give them. Conquest. There are all you're only few. Well, we have throughout history it happens of and second finds us war between the house of David and David longer became weaker. Civil wars. Other are probably reminded of the 7th-day war of the great heaven. And tells us now rose in heaven fighting, and the dragon fought killing. And we have the most verse again in Exodus is that commandments and a 7th prophecy which living by all right 10 of them the Sabbath part but 10 commandments 13 tells us not but when you in modern transit can think of that uses kill and where we get that in 400 probably nuances of the which means life, whether it be or plant, but a human or by if you put it in a car or God that included and finally legally or immorally, or along with that come people to death, and some the end of unborn while it's still thou shalt. Modern translation murder. Murder specifically in the context of referral immoral tip, but it's spiritual murder, including somebody in an uncontrollable, according to 15, brother. You never have abiding. People taking a life. It comes to life if an into your home, threaten those of usually hunt or you and your family that are happy. I'm sure it is. If you need, you will do. It's not is what is implied. Shall not means that cow is not the protection of and how God the most grass when he Joshua in chapter it's not light we see judgment but warrior sorry verses 3 Joshua he lived and behold for him against the equivalent with his and the trigger. And Joshua went to, are you for us or for no? Commander of now I have fell on his face and word what does his servant. At one time, this ending was the that kept safe thinking people just to protect to make sure the way to me to do it at all if it meant person to read what is stated there or a more what we're listening to heard him speak ask us we do 3 verse 4 to him and we do it and he extort money or by and be convinced the audience stating that there was nothing wrong they as trained do had do the government which they had a fight it's this the argument that force the swords do the story. He's talking to us when I sent you out a bag or did you lack anything? Nothing. Now let the wag take it and let the sell and buy one. The scripture and he was not for we has and they said here are two of them enough. If you wanted to say that in war you don't need to pay and get rid of this justify a full war I come to a good goal. I'm on that journey few tech when I keep that the case killing in your classics there was to leave controversy based on somebody who can hold and clarifications over the years. Post expansion, 89, lights in sights path and eternity steep subject to and against one another, thus divertible from the city of God. When I was in church, I was at Fort Benning, Georgia, and that I understood, born and raised, was only text get my companion. You know who I'm talking to? Honors 13th. I think I should say Sabbath school teachers. We got an Eisen. Anybody remember? I remember Eisenhower. Oh, but to changes and my life, salvation took on meaningful. Sinful wasn't to have life. Things that I did 2 years I was I about 9. I wanted to make large. It was prep the day that Jesus and this passage to home. At Fort Bragg, I was under division and was a literature evangelist, got discharged, and he came up, so you know soon, and you can stay in the military. At the time of trouble, persecution of God, who wants that still in the military? I thought, man, he's way. But what he said, you know, all those texts that would you, and to think my began to be comfortable. This passage uses war. Was it that she treatment. Your job is touchdown, efficient, and to kill the people. All day long, you running song, and it was the Ayatollah's nasty, the Ayatollah, to fight and to not only the hostages, the President Reagan, and sure the world was. There was only the first 18 president to the first civil war, some Soviet planning to the island. Should they attack? It's tough to synth all of that on one hand to protect our, and on the other of our, and to do those that attack and violence lie. Unfortunately, church, I've been here at church. Charles, you laugh. I admit, last election, March, the election here, the office was broken, and the guys, and on from the fellowship down the way, I was in the office, and as I got, I said, man, church member, to the door, it wasn't, and this was looking for money, drugs. Came in raid. Let me go there. Who's boss? I had the paper assaulter and the woman pulled out the door, stood in that. They were here, and I was ready to protect what was that was this place, the safety, and nobody here, but it's celebrated. Some of us are going to have already seen a man who was so, and that question, one, whether they eat in God's kingdom, I am in going to their life. I think what you do if somebody, your girlfriend, I said, well, I wouldn't feel sorry hurting her. Adventists will, but we want to bring healing together. We go in a lot about paying tax, doing industrial, and by your supporting to kill people, you can get very, very impacted. As a student, there was a Colombian college, emailed him, said, when I was a student, some of those notes, and he had being, because of calling the new to that as opposed to drastically taking other life. Think these notes on the corner of the table. Were you officially we of peace? And was it a time in the did not conscientious could be dispelled away anymore? Us to be are waiting for you believe that very, very soon you have come up to me being fulfilled. It's tomorrow. I want to be in where an efficient balance of people. I want to be found comes back again. At the same time, if I'm shape, re-enlist. I'd like to see the world. I have it very deeply for her. One greater than this, and laid down his friends. Greater love had no than their life be combatant field that lives others. You personally coming out because you will be able to sell yourself. Do you believe you need to answer person in the back wants us and in service as we very soon. Heaven, we are thankful. We lives to people of the Bible and to be able to a sound why we believe. But some matters like this are too that to be golden and yet less place. I pray that unity would know what that you are to decide. Find our love for you is my prayer in